The Toronto Raptors finally do it, guys. They make a big trade to shake things up. I am still trying to process everything that's gone down here. I'm also battling a sickness, so if I sound off, that is the reason why. I was actually at the doctor's getting some medicine as this trade broke down. Crazy stuff. Trade seemingly came out of nowhere. Couple days left of 2023, and the Raptors make a big trade. I'm going to give you my raw reaction to all of this. So the Raptors officially announced that they have acquired Immanuel Quickley, RJ Barrett, and a 2024 second-round pick via the Pistons from the New York Knicks in exchange for OG Anunoby, Precious Achiuwa, and Malachi Flynn. The Raptors get a guy in Quickley who is averaging a career-high 15 points, 2.6 rebounds, 2.5 assists in 30 games this season, as he's shooting at 45.4% from the field and also 39.5% from three. They're getting RJ Barrett, who is coming home. RJ Barrett is averaging 18.2 points, 4.3 rebounds, 2.4 assists on 42% shooting from the field and 33% shooting from three, as the Raptors retooling here, getting this trade done. And this is what Masai Ujiri said after the trade. And I quote, "We're excited about welcoming Immanuel and RJ to our team. Immanuel is a young, talented playmaker who we believe will provide a spark on both ends of the court. RJ is a versatile wing who is, of course, well known in his hometown. And seeing him in a Raptors uniform will be a special moment for our fans and for all Canadians. It's never easy to say goodbye, especially when players like OG and Malachi have spent their careers with our team. We wish Precious, Malachi, and OG all the best." As you look at the Raptors' new projected starting lineup, guys, after this trade, you're looking at Immanuel Quickley at point guard, RJ Barrett at shooting guard, Scottie Barnes at small forward, Pascal Siakam at power forward, and Jakob Poeltl at center. What is my reaction to this, guys? I love this trade. And, you know, it's funny because my last video on this channel relating to the Raptors was me saying that the Toronto Raptors were a mess. I didn't think a trade of this magnitude was coming. I thought it was going to take a significant loss against the Pistons, which you're probably watching this during the Pistons game, for Raptors management to do something. But Masai Ujiri had conversations with the Knicks, according to Woj, dating back to the Raptors' last loss against the Knicks, and it seemed like this was brewing. So, Masai, you proved me wrong. You proved many doubters wrong, but you are able to execute this when it looked like this franchise was about to go off a cliff. And this is just a great trade, in my opinion, guys, because, look, OG Anunoby, one of my favorite Raptors of all time, it hurts losing him, and it's a very tough situation seeing him go, especially to a division rival in the Knicks. I mean, the Raptors are now going to have to see OG 4 times a season. However, the Raptors are getting 2 good young players who fit Scottie Barnes' timeline. Immanuel Quickley is 24, RJ Barrett is 23. Both are standout scorers, and they get this in return for a player in OG who is going to be a free agent, and he is going to get the bag. And we saw the exact same situation play out where Fred opted out, went to free agency, and he got paid big time by the Rockets, and the Raptors got burned there. So the Raptors trade OG. They don't get into a position where they could lose him for nothing. He's going to be a free agent anyway. And they also trade bench pieces who, let's call it for what it is, guys, never really found their footing on this team. Malachi, a lot of the times didn't look good. Obviously got more of a chance this season under Darko, but he still showed that he was ways away from becoming a significant, consistent contributor on this team. And Precious, he never took that jump. He never took that leap. I know he's still young and raw, but he did good things out there. But for as much as the good things that he showed you the bad side to him. And he was just unable to get it going. So the Raptors flipped that for guys who are going to make an immediate impact, guys who are going to complement Scottie Barnes. This is a great trade, and it's funny. I mean, Masai needed something to turn the trajectory of this Raptors franchise around, and he goes to that meme from SpongeBob, Ultra Reliable, of making a trade with the Knicks. And I know a lot of people are calling this a fleece. I'm not going to go as far as saying that, but this is a very good haul in return for the Toronto Raptors, as I cannot wait to see Emmanuel Quickley and Barnes, that duo. I mean, finally the Raptors have a dynamic guard who can score. This is something that they've been missing on this team. They got a guy in RJ who's now going to have more of an offensive role. He's going to be able to put up points. And then don't sleep on that 2024 second round pick via the Pistons. The Raptors are going to be a far better product to watch. And here's the thing too, guys. I don't think the Raptors are done, because you guys been following me on the channel. I've been saying it for a while that I thought the Raptors needed to head to a rebuild. This isn't a full-on rebuild yet. This is more of a retooling, but it is interesting because Woj did note in his piece that Toronto is expected to continue to explore trades involving Pascal Siakam, but there are no deals with traction now, sources said. Obviously, Siakam, along with Anunoby, set to become unrestricted free agents this summer. So I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if Masai also trades Siakam to get more young pieces and picks in return to officially enter this rebuild. That's something that I've wanted to see for a while. I said it from last season at the deadline when the Raptors were buyers instead of sellers, that I thought the Raptors should have headed towards that rebuild around Barnes. And while this isn't a rebuild just yet, it could become one. But we're going to visit that conversation for another day if it in fact happens, if the Raptors do make another big trade to officially blow this thing up and enter this rebuild around Barnes. But in terms of this, I think the Raptors are going to be a better team. I think they're going to be a better product. And you just look at the face value of it. The Toronto Raptors needed something like this to desperately change things up and gives them scoring and shooting, something that they've lacked on this team. So we will see how the New Look Raptors play from here on out. I wish OG all the best. It is reported by Woj that the Knicks do plan on re-signing him. I think OG is going to be a good player for them. Obviously, Malachi, Precious, I wish him well too. But I am excited because change has finally happened, guys. And I've been preaching to the choir on this channel for so long, waiting for something like this to happen. It did. And this could be the start of something more. But yeah, I mean, you got a starting five that's going to look a lot better than the one you just had. You're going to have guys like Schroeder and Gary Trent Jr. from off the bench. And, you know, just in closing here, I think RJ and Quickley, just beyond their good fit here and their skill set, I think they're just going to be amazing people to have in the organization. You know, New York Knicks fans are sad and mad that they've lost these guys, especially Quickley. I think these guys are just going to be an excellent fit in all facets. And yeah, welcome to Toronto. I'm excited to see the New Look Raptors operate here, guys. So, gonna end it here. Just wanted to do a quick reaction to the trade. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And let me know how you're feeling and what your reaction is to this, Raptors fans. Do you like the trade? Do you dislike it? Let me know. That is it for me. As Lucas signing off. As always, thanks so much for watching. Until next time, we'll catch you all again in the next video.